I think that, you know, as caregivers, the decisions we make are extremely important. 2 years ago, my mom was living in a retirement community in North Carolina. I really feared that she wouldn't live another 6 months. And the staff at Castle Gardens reviewed her limitations and her capabilities and recommended an independent living program in which they provided only the services she needed without really interfering with her independence and her life. She really has blossomed in the living condition she's in, and that's something that we hadn't previously expected.
Deciding where to place a resident is an extremely important and difficult decision. We've been in the business since its inception in the late 1980s, and we feel that we've developed programs to make that transition as smooth as possible for the resident.
I'm very happy here. Lots of nice people and being taken care of. I feel very safe, and what more could you ask, right?
We pride ourselves in allowing our residents to be the best they can be for as long as they can be, in a very loving, secure, safe environment. I like to say I work in Grandma's house.
Whether it be delivering food service, whether it be the activity program, and certainly last but not least the care programs, whether it be home care, assisted living, or Alzheimer's care. It is a hospitality industry, and that's what we believe.
The nice thing about assisted living is that you're not being subjected to care that you don't need.
I personally love to be here, and oftentimes I am here when I'm not even not on duty. It's a happy place to be.
As an assisted living community, we have residents with a variety of different types of needs. There are folks that live here very, very independently. We also have residents that need assistance with some of their activities of daily living, or their ADLs. And those might include reminders, medication management.
Every resident here has a primary care physician, and that's the physician we get to know.
Well, I think the staff should come first. It's remarkable and very professional, but they're involved in everything. There isn't a thing that they won't do for you if it's possible.
The food is wonderful. It's top rate, really.
I don't know how they do it. 3 meals a day, 7 days a week, nice variety, and there's something for everyone on the menu.
They clean today, dude. These young girls do a marvelous job.
I just have a good time here, you know. I have no worries.
So we were driving by watching this being built, and jokingly we said, well, someday, you know, there, but for the grace of God goes Grandma. Well, here's Grandma, and I'm delighted. We just drove in one day, and the staff is so welcoming, and I can't mention any names because they're all perfect. And we looked at the room I chose, and it was bright and cheerful and clean, and everything works.
We decided this was the place because of location. Location, location.
I thought the place was beautiful. And to have 3 rooms, and the food is much better. The staff is wonderful on all levels.
1 bedroom, 1 large combination living room and kitchen, and it serves our need. Great big closet.
There isn't anything, even if you have a special trip that you have to take, they'll make arrangements for you to get there.
Takes you to the place, steers you to wherever you have to go, and waits for you if you have to, you know? Yeah, he's a good guy, Jake.
We have several favorite activities here. One comes to mind is our social hour, which is at 4 o'clock each day.
And what else? Oh, and happy hour at the best part of the week. Everybody gets happy.
You're greeted by a wonderful receptionist that makes everyone feel happy. This is a place where people enjoy working, enjoy visiting their loved ones, and where our residents enjoy living here.
So she feels that she's living in a community of friends, not just the other residents, where she has many friends, but also the staff. The staff has really been an extended family to her and to us.
You know, what Mrs. Smith needs is not what Mrs. Jones needs. And it's interesting because I've been in our other communities, our sister communities. There's the common thread of the real personal touch. We're not a big, huge company. We can still offer that individualized, personalized attention.
I believe we're different than other people because we are involved with our properties. We have taken a very calculated growth pattern. We don't believe that this can be a mass production business. It's a very, very hands-on business.
A lot of people say they come in and it's like a vacation. That's what we want to make it. We want to make it like home, but like a vacation, so people feel real comfortable.
These little touches are what makes a big difference. And we keep our staff so that they know the residents very well. Our own aides are the ones who are familiar with the residents and can give them the best care.
The staff went out of their way to work with us to achieve a suitable transition and make a decision that, yes, this can be home to my mom.
And they're very careful to give you your privacy, but if you need help, they're there. I can't say enough about it.
Everybody, including the residents themselves, look out for each other in assisted living, not only the aides and the nurses. So it's a community effort to keep people well.
So it's wonderful to see family members come in on a Friday night and enjoy pizza here and not have to worry about whether all the bills are paid, if the gas has been paid, electric bill has been paid, or mom is milking the refrigerator.
And I think all of that has been part of the social structure that has reinforced both her mental attitude and her physical health.
She really likes the bowling, enjoyed the gazebo, look at the flowers that some of the people here plant and maintain and really make the surroundings look beautiful.
It just feels like home. If you can't be home, this is the next best place to be.
Independence of our residents in this community is very, very important. As people age in place, they will need supportive services. Our Keepsake Village is a secured unit dedicated to caring for residents with early stage Alzheimer's and dementia.
Pride ourselves in being able to customize and be able to give that individual touch. We take a very extensive social history upon admission. We get a good medical history on our residents, so we know their likes, dislikes are. I think we have a real home here. If the residents consider it their home, they trust us. We become very involved with their lives, and they become very involved with ours, and it's a very happy place.
The other important thing about the layout of the facility is the inner courtyard. And it allows the folks to go in and out at their own pace when they'd like, touch the grass, touch the flowers, feel the fresh air and the sun.
We find that the families look to us as a resource, and we can help them with what resources are available in the medical community. They're in a safe, secure, accepting environment, and when it's an appropriate placement, it's a beautiful thing, and the residents just flourish here.
Everyone takes their time when someone is having a certain moment of anguish or anxiety or confusion, or they want to tell a story. The staff stops and listens and helps redirect.
Secretly, when people have the dementia or the Alzheimer's, they know that there are some shortcomings, and they're secretly maybe worried about getting 3 meals a day, or their laundry being done, or their home being tidy. And it's almost like an audible exhale when they're admitted, because they know they're safe and they're being taken care of.
But it's much better. The visits are immensely better to actually see them and not have to fight with them about moving out of the home and going somewhere where they could get good care like people get here. They're safe, they're here, they're getting appropriate care. And yeah, I still feel a little bit guilty about it, but I know in my mind that they're in a terrific place here.
It's such a relief to them, because if you have a loved one with a dementia or Alzheimer's, it's a very worrisome time.
Since we've been here, she had a TIA, and the staff was immediately responsive and provided her with the care she needed until she could get into a hospital facility, and then, equally as important, the care she needed when she returned. There are times when we're not available, when we're out of the country, and I know that she's in good hands, and that if I'm not there to intercede, someone else will intercede on our behalf. And that's really all that you can ask. Recently, we had the opportunity to celebrate Mom's 90th birthday with her. And that was a great experience, and sincerely, that's an opportunity I think we would not have had had it not been for the excellent medical care that she receives and for the excellent support that comes from the staff and the facilities at Castle Gardens. We know that the decision we made when we chose Castle Gardens was an important decision, and it's a decision that I think our family will never regret.